Notice how the media exposed the 2026 Winter Olympics, the satanic rituals that just took place at the opening ceremonies. Watch carefully.
The much talked about Winter Olympics is currently underway in Italy, and for any multinational sporting spectacle, the tone is set on the very first night. The glitter, the grandeur, the opening ceremony. But for the hosts and the IOC, that first step at the 2026 Games has turned controversial. Because the opening ceremony has sparked outrage. Organizers are being accused of showcasing satanic symbolism, and what's worse, this isn't the first time the Olympics has found itself in the middle of such a storm. Are these opening ceremonies setting the wrong tone for the games that follow? First impressions matter. In most cases, they form a lasting memory. Athletes can recover from a bad race. Teams can bounce back from a loss. Governing bodies can course correct over time. But for organizers hosting a global event watched by billions, there is no second chance at forming that first impression. And if the games begin on a controversial note, that memory kind of tends to linger far longer than the medals or the performances do. The 2026 Winter Olympics hosts, Italy, are now experiencing that reality firsthand. The Milano Cortina opening ceremony was meant to be a grand, historic spectacle. It was attended by US Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife Usha Vance. Global dignitaries were all there in attendance. Celebrities lit up the arena, and in a first for the Winter Games, 2 Olympic cauldrons were ignited simultaneously. It was meant to symbolize unity across host cities, a celebration of Italy and of the Olympic spirit. But one visual quickly hijacked the narrative. A formation that resembled a pentagram appeared during the ceremony, and that image spread like wildfire across social media. Many users accused the organizers of promoting satanic imagery at what is supposed to be a universal, inclusive sporting event. Now, here's why this has struck such a raw nerve. The Olympics are meant to be a platform for everyone, a place where nationality, religions, politics, and ideologies all take a back seat. A stage where the only identity that matters is that of an athlete. So when symbolism, religious, political, or otherwise, creeps into the opening act, it instantly becomes a flashpoint. And the IOC should know this better than anyone else, because just 2 years ago, they faced a similar storm in Paris. The 2024 opening ceremony featured a segment that parodied Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. The performance involved drag artists and stylized choreography, but in many religious circles, it was seen as an act of disrespect. What followed was a global backlash. The controversy grew so loud that organizers had to issue a public apology.
There was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. If people have taken any offense, we are, of course, really, really sorry.
And the games that followed, they were plagued by criticism too. From complaints about food, cardboard beds, lack of cooling in village, to medals that deteriorated quickly. Every small problem became a major headline because the opening ceremony had already set that tone. But did the IOC learn anything from Paris? The drama in Italy suggests otherwise. What makes this more striking is that ahead of the ceremony, the IOC leadership had emphasized unity and respect as the central message.
I hope that the opening ceremony is seen by everyone of an opportunity to be respectful towards each other. And so for me, I hope that the opening ceremony will do that and will be a reminder to everyone of how we could be. And that's what I think these games will also bring.
They wanted the opening night to symbolize harmony and shared values. But these reactions show that the message didn't land the way it was meant to.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 11 tells us, "Have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them." And the media just did that. And we as Christians, we have the Bible, we have the prophecies before us. telling us that when we see this wickedness taking place in our world, we have to arise and shine and expose the abominable things that are taking place. The wicked indeed are doing wickedly. None of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. These are the last days, and that is the reason why we see this manifestation of satanic rituals openly being broadcast as so-called entertainment. Brothers and sisters, these are the signs of the times, telling us once again that Jesus is even at the door, that we need to get ready, because it's going to get worse. But at the same time, it's going to get better as well, because at the second coming of Jesus Christ, he will make all things new. All tears shall be wiped away, and there will be a new heaven and a new earth soon after that, 1,000 years later. And there shall be no more death, no more tears, no more of those satanic rituals. Looking forward to this. God bless.